How's it going? How's it going? First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone who's here. Secondly, I'd like to say you are welcome because you are polite and you're thanking me back. I appreciate everybody who's here. I have a confession to make, and if you stick around at the end of this video, I will show you my process for character designing and we'll go through some time lapse of me actually animating. So stick around to the end, and you'll gain useful things that you can put to use whenever you feel like it. Okay? So no, I don't have a art degree. I've never studied art in college or school or university. I just ain't done it. But however, I'm stubborn. So for me, I don't know if stubborn is the right word, but for me, it's like I don't wait for permission. I don't wait for permission. Um, I don't wait for someone to give me permission to do. I respect teachers. Don't get me wrong. I respect teachers. I respect, you know, the work they put in. I respect the hours of studies they done. Same with like individuals. I respect individuals for the sacrifices they've made, and because I myself am going through the process of learning, and obviously I have my end goal, which my end goal is articulation. So a lot of people they're there already in regards to neat finishes, great storytelling, great composition, great choice of color, color palette, great everything. If you was to ask them, they'll say ain't nothing great. However, I can appreciate it. So going off on a tangent, coming back to what I'm saying, I don't wait for permission in the sense of I would like to tell cool stories, and it's a nice medium. It's a nice way for me to speak to a lot of people without having to speak to a lot of people. I can communicate through the art. There's a lot of people with different languages, but the thing that connects us all is we're human and we all have similar emotions. Of course, we have different personalities, different personality types. However, what connects us overall is we're humans and we experience emotions similar. Some might be more intense and some less intense. However, it's the same thing. It's not like some people are experiencing the lives of a pig or cow or whatever. We all speak the same universal language, and without me speaking directly their language and not being able to communicate that way, I can communicate through illustration, through art, through animation, through storytelling. It's a great way for me to do that, and that's my aim. How? Thank you. If you haven't clicked off and you're still here, I'd like to say thank you for that. I'm going to give you the reward for staying and sticking around for that long, which is character design, body shapes, simplifying it. Let's go. Again, thank you. So here I drew square, circle, and triangle, and those are the shapes that we're going to be using to draw the character, but not only draw the character, also communicate through the character. So the square is more like a authoritarian strength, you know, it can even be arrogant, cocky. The circle is, friendly, and then the triangle is more like an evil character. Again, it's not limited to that. You can play around with it and you can break the rule once you know the rules and get appeal. So like, share, subscribe. So there you have it, guys. You know, play around with that how you want to play around with it. Um, now you know the rules, but no, it's not even about the rules. It's like it's more to like simplify for yourself, just so you can get your mileage and get familiar. Sorry, you can familiarize yourself with it, so you can just play around, create as many characters as you can, use different shape and everything like that, and enjoy. So subscribe, show love, because my son's acting like donut. You get me? But yo, I'm gone.